Hello, sparkling rubies. You've had a burning question on your mind and you asked me. Thank you. When and should kids be watching porn? Well, I hate to break it to you, parents. They're already watching it. I mean, they've got it on every device possible, their phones, their pads, their computer. Hell, they can access it through the TV now. They're having complete and total access. It's not like back in my day where you had to pull out a magazine and you had to go buy the magazine or find somebody who was 18 or older to buy it for you. Better off, you were probably just digging under your dad's side of the bed in order to find it. So, they've got so much access to it. Porn is becoming the new sex education. They're not coming to you. They're Googling it, or they're going to pornography in order to find it, and they've got access to it everywhere they look. So, should they be watching it? Well, they're gonna watch it. It's human nature. I mean, seriously, I was curious. Back in my day, it was just a matter of happening to catching a glimpse of your parents having sex, the worst thing you ever wanted to see or hear for that fact, because it's still burned and etched in my mind. I mean, it's right here. I can hear it. Go away. Go away. At least now they have like hundreds of access of catalogs of different people and different sounds and different ways of having it. But the real question is what type of pornography should they be watching? Because you're not going to stop them from watching it. If they don't find it themselves, their friend is going to show them something or even something of themselves. I mean, really, these kids, they're using all kinds of apps and programs in order to photograph themselves because, well, they have cameras easily accessed because they've all got cell phones. Yeah, cell phones. They aren't the culprit either. It's just human nature. We're all sexual beings. So what type of porn should they be watching? Well, preferably, that's where you come in. You may not want to be talking to your kids about sex. Well, I'm giving you a way out. Show them the right kind of pornography. I mean, seriously, because we don't want them seeing violent porn or porn that's demeaning to women or porn that's taking advantage of any man or woman in the scenario either, because that sends them the wrong message. I mean, do we really want an entire generation of kids growing up thinking you should beat and hit and smack and spit and slap on somebody and that's sex? I don't. I mean, that's actually kind of scary. You know, if you really think about it, that's not the way this society structure is going to maintain, and well, then you're creating a bastard yourself. I mean, think about it. So giving them the right type of positive pornography, I know that means you have to go searching for porn online. Oh, darn, I just gave you a really hard task to accomplish. I'm sorry, honey, I'm online looking for porn for our kids. Make sure they get the right type of porn. You're doing your homework. It's a great excuse for you to jack off while you're in the process of it as well. But find good porn. Seriously. Something that's not aggressive, demeaning, or puts anybody in any situation that's not mutually consenting in a happy way. Because some of it looks like, well, it even scares me a little bit, and I'm a lot older than your kids are going to be, so find good, healthy porn. Now, when it comes to an age bracket, well, that's really up to the parent, honestly, but I personally, kids are going to be watching it. They're going to find it. So instead of them finding it on their own, be proactive. Talk to them about it or go, hey, you know, when they start hitting puberty, walk up to your kids and just, you know, slide them a little maybe personal library that you've put on the iPad so that they have access to what you deem as appropriate versions of sexual content. I mean, that's really the only way because we can't stop it. We can't stop them looking at it and even thinking you are is, quite frankly, really ridiculous. And let's get realistic. You're incapable of doing it. Anybody who has children in today's society is incapable of keeping all sexual context away from them. It is part of our mainstream culture. It's in our Coca-Cola commercials. It's in our makeup commercials. And shoot, sometimes it even is delivered in our food commercials, especially fast food. So you're not going to keep it away, but giving them the right perception of how sex should be so that they have a healthy adult sexual relationship with someone or many someone someday is the best way you can prepare them. So do your homework. Go online. Surf some extra porn to see what's out there and see what you want your children to be seeing. Because you're the only one who can shape their perspective. If you give them enough of that positive influence and that positive sexual influence with pornography, 9 times out of 10, not going to be looking or end up not liking the aggressive, negative sexual perception of what pornography in our mainstream America is. So do it. Go on. Go ahead. I know. It's going a little bit against the grain. It's like rubbing a cat the wrong way. We don't want that. But the reality is, this is the day in society you live in. Oh, I woke up the other pussy. You have an opinion, Remy? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm talking to the folks about teaching their kids about when and where and how and what kind of pornography they should be looking at. Do you have an opinion about that? I think he's still sleepy. Well, don't forget, you like this video, you like this pussy, give it a thumbs up. And leave me a comment, because I want to hear what you think. When did you start looking at porn? And while you're here, don't forget, subscribe. Because, well, you don't want to miss out on another burning question or a hot topic about sex, relationships, or life challenges. All coming your way with a sense of humor and some comedy.